Hey everyone, this is David Smith. I am the owner of Classroom Panda. We are a recently launched daycare management software. We are B2B SaaS software as a service software that we actually interact with daycares, and we're moving into public schools hopefully in the near future as well to help manage their classroom, manage their facility. And we're looking for funding right now. We're looking for seed round funding. I thought, a new, unique way, kind of, to get us out there and let people see what we're doing. This is kind of give you a quick preview of what we're doing and what our plans are, our vision, outside of just throwing a pitch deck at you. Try to keep it short. Just want to kind of give you a brief review of what we're doing. And then if you have any questions, reach out to us. We have pitch deck, of course, we can give you as well. So here you go. Panda does pretty much, everything, you would expect from a management software as far as, accounting. You can do payments through the app. We do, of course, user management as far as making sure that all records are stored. You can do shot records, immunizations, all sorts of things. Check to see who's authorized to, pick up your child. Things of that nature. So, of course, there is cloud storage for them to save all the information on the system, record different allergies and sort of medications that child might need, those kinds of things. We have class management that actually oversees, making sure the classes are, not overfilled, make sure they're charging, the correct amounts to the parent, those kinds of activities. And then also, of course, attendance tracking, which is super important, making sure that every day we are able to log when that child shows up, when that child leaves, who's picked up a child, and who dropped off that child. Pretty straightforward as far as what you can do with that part of it. In addition to that, we also have the ability of logging daily sheets, which is something that you just send out to the parent every day. You can select a child or multiple children and actually, post their activities throughout the day, what they've been doing, as far as like when, and what. And this is a fully developed application already, as far as, it has the most of the bells and whistles that you'd expect it to have. There's still room for enhancements. There's still room for, for growth, but it's already being used in centers even at this time. So if you wanted to send a report out to a parent, letting them know, hey, a child has a fever, feeling sick, it's easy. Also, just simple things like activities and moods. Of course, also easy to include just by simply selecting the notes and the information that you need to have included in there. Pretty much anything that they would do throughout the day is included in this system. So you're able to keep that parent updated of those things. We also include a direct messaging system inside the app as well, so you can actually reach out directly to that parent if you have to touch base in a little more of an instantaneous manner. By clicking the messaging system, it actually will send a push notification to that parent, letting them know, what you might need. As you can see here, pretty straightforward system as far as sending out messaging. In addition to that, of course, we have calendars for events, meals, post activity, which is actually like pictures throughout the day, videos throughout the day that are sent directly to the parent, and this is included in the app. And then also, of course, reports, many different kinds of reports that are sent out to the parent. The parent can, parent and the administrator that, can let them know about what the child is doing, where they're going, what events are coming up, those kinds of things. And of course, obviously this is a brief review of what the software can do. There's a lot more to it, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea. This is software, we've been working on it for about 1 year, a little bit longer. I guess we started in November of 2018. So a little over a year now that we've actually been developing the software. And of course, the idea has been around for about 2. In addition to that, of course, we have the 2 different mobile applications. While the administrative side is web-based, the actual mobile application is available for Android and Apple iOS. So, of course, the teacher side of the application performs the functions that the teacher would have to do as far as general activities, general, general things that make it easy for them to update the parent quickly, opposed to letting the administrator do that for them. So it gives them the opportunity to kind of quickly update those postings. And when they post an activity, it will pop up on the daily reviews screen as well. And of course, it includes the messaging directly to the parents. It uses a student directory so they can pull up information about that student that they need to attendance tracking. Of course, logging in, logging out, same way as the administrative side, with a little bit less freedom, obviously in the reports area. But also, it's for the teacher side of things, for the staffing side of things, it also includes a tracking for them as far as hours they've incurred and what the pay will be approximately, things of that nature. On the parent side, of course, we have this on app as well. We also have a kiosk application. All of those things, it's pretty much full circle. Everything you need to get started with, managing your daycare more efficiently. And then we're working on, of course, a lot of other developments that we think would help improve the user experience, but then also like the management experience as far as helping improve the quality of their care. We have our system called the Digital Director, which helps monitor the classroom itself, like when things are supposed to be done. And then also we're working on a behavioral tracking system as well. What works for certain children, what doesn't work for certain children, what will be kind of some ways to help the development further down the road, even on into grade school. And then also means of which we can possibly share that information with schools and possibly work in an integration to other softwares and other systems later on down the road. So a lot of things we're working on. We just really need to kind of pan out some logistics, of course. Big thing is we've already launched. We already are in centers. We have about 30 centers right now that we're actively involved with. They're using the software or about to use the software that we're working with training on. So I'd love to hear your questions. Love to provide more information for you. Just kind of get some feedback. And then also, if you're interested in investing, or entertaining any sort of angel investor that be willing to at least invest at a minimum 10,000 starting off. Happy to send you a pitch deck. Happy to give you more information, anything you'd like. Thank you so much.